Hello everyone. Today I would like to address the topic of women and sexual expression. Unfortunately, society still has this stigma that if a woman sexually expresses herself, then she's inviting sexual attention. Sexual expression is not an invitation. If I post a public sexual expression, you have every right in the world to leave a comment with sexual energy. But when you take it upon yourself to private message me, that means you thought I was inviting you into my private space. And that's where you go wrong at. Unfortunately, it's always the unattractive men who seem to think sexual expression is an invitation. Never, absolutely, in the history of ever, have I received any of those messages or DMs from an attractive man. Honestly. When attractive men do message, it's never sexual. It's questions like, why do you support Donald Trump? Or what made you go conservative? Things like that. Never do I ever have attractive men in my DM speaking sexual or thinking Instagram is a dating site or Facebook or whatever the case may be. You know what that means? Attractive men know that I can openly express myself sexually without them thinking, yee, let me run to her. A thirst trap only attracts thirsty men. I'm gonna say it again. A thirst trap only attracts thirsty men. So stop calling women thirst traps. No, you are just thirsty. Because a man who is not thirsty can read all of what you read without running towards it. I'm going to compare that to pedophilia. A child can only sexually attract a pedophile. No little girl is a jailbait. You cannot say a little girl was so beautiful and so cute that she jailbaited a grown man into being sexual with her. No. No child can attract a man that's not a pedophile. And that's exactly how no thirst trap can attract a man that's not thirsty. So stop calling women thirst traps or jailbaits. None of that. You are just thirsty. If I were to screen record my messages, you'd be surprised at the amount of time hundreds of men have repeatedly written me. Never do I respond, but they will still write. I don't care how sexual my posts are. I don't care what I post. If you have made attempts not once, nor twice, nor 3 times, nor 4 times, nor 5 times, nor 6 times, nor 7 times, nor 8 times, nor 9 times, nor 10 times, but more than 10 times, and never did I respond, is there not a clue in your brain that I'm just not interested in you? 1, sexual expression is not an invitation. Just because I write that I'm horny does not mean I want you. 2, no response means no. That should be common sense. That if you made an attempt and you did not get a response, she's just not interested. Even if you want to try again, if you still don't get a response that second time, you really should consider just taking a rejection. If you do want to contact her a 3rd time and you still don't get a response, dude, just move on. It doesn't matter what she wants, how badly she wants some dick. Clearly, she's not willing to give it up to you. 3, private message is for private conversations, not something that someone posted public. If you are responding to something that I wrote public, you need to respond publicly in the comments. Yes, I write sexual things and you have every single right to speak your mind if I posted it public and you decide to post your thoughts publicly. Fine. Go ahead. Write it in the comments. Something else I want to hit on is this. Just because a woman followed you on Instagram does not mean she wants you. It's not a dating site. Now, I must touch on this subject. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I'm just going to give it to you guys real and uncut. White men, when society says black women are easy lays or freaks, whores, or whatever society has tricked you into believing about black women. Understand this. They are that way for black men. All of those black women who society speaks of in that way have black boyfriends, black baby daddies, black whatever the case may be, not white. So to think you even have some type of privilege to contact some black lady thinking you're actually going to get her attention when you're not attractive and you're white. An unattractive black man might stand a chance, but an unattractive white man is just not going to happen. No black lady. I'm speaking for every black lady. I don't know why these white men are attracted to me. Perhaps it's because I'm conservative and they feel like I'm a Candace Owens who hates black people, a black lady who is anti-black. They probably say, oh, she's conservative. She doesn't like black men. She's against black people. Again, no offense meant. I'm just giving it to you real and uncut. Know this. If you are white and you want attention from a black lady, you have to be attractive if you are not rich. Those are the only two ways that you are going to actually get a black woman's attention. You cannot be unattractive and broke and think a black lady is going to give you the time of day. It's just not going to happen. You could run up to an ugly, fat black lady and she's still not going to give you any attention if you're white, unattractive, and broke. It's just not going to happen. No black lady is going to give you any attention. And it's not being racist. It's about your own backyard, pretty much. The reason it's easier for a black man to get a black lady's attention is because those black men are in her own backyard. Imagine leaving your house, walking out of your yard, walking into someone else's yard, and going into the backyard. Do you see that? That's the concept. Black men can access black women easier because they're already in the same backyard. When you're from a different backyard, it's going to be harder for you to get in. So I'm not being racist. I'm just telling you the truth. And another thing is this. Even though society has tricked you into thinking black women are so easy and whorish or whatever the case may be, you have to bark up the correct tree. In other words, you cannot hit on black women who look good as hell and you look like a bag of shit. That's just not up your tree. A fine white man, by all means, go ahead and try. Black women will give you attention if you are a fine white man. But never, absolutely ever, is it the fine white men who run to our DMs and messages. No handsome men do. I actually do date white men. It's all I really date at this point. I haven't dated a black man in at least 2 years. It's been, 2019, I believe, was the last time I actually dated a black man. Yeah, it was the ending of 2019. So, over 2 years, I haven't dated a black man. But all of the white men I date are handsome and mostly wealthy. I'm more concerned with the looks because I'm just only trying to end my abstinence. I don't want any of these guys. I hope none are watching this. You know what? Let me not even go into that. But those are some things I wanted to address. And I will end my video at that. Bye-bye.